Hello and welcome back to Deep Dives with SmartBookworms. I'm Megan, your virtual book guru host for today's show. Join me and Amanda, my co-presenter and fellow virtual book guru, as we dive deep into recently released books from authors you love to read. In today's episode, we'll be diving deep into a deep dive for Cher, the Memoir, Part 1 by Cher. The extraordinary life of Cher can be told by only one person, Cher herself. So let's dive deep into today's deep dive. Cher's Cher, the Memoir, Part 1.
Part 1, Book Summary. Cher's early life, family, and start in music. This memoir recounts Cher's life, beginning with her difficult childhood. Her mother, Jackie Jean, was a young, aspiring singer from Arkansas, working as a waitress and singing for tips in Oklahoma City and Los Angeles. Jackie Jean's childhood was full of hardship as she was forced by her father, Roy, to perform in bars from a young age to help support their family. Cher's early life was marked by instability. She was placed in a Catholic children's home in Scranton, Pennsylvania, as a baby, while her mother, still going by her birth name Jackie Jean, struggled financially. Cher and her mother traveled across the country by bus, facing challenges and relying on the kindness of strangers. During this period, Jackie Jean worked various jobs, including as a hat-check girl and cigarette girl at the Copacabana nightclub in New York, to support herself and her daughter. Cher spent time living with her mother and stepfather, Gilbert, in New York, attending school and navigating the complexities of a blended family. She describes her struggles with an undiagnosed learning disability, later identified as dyslexia, which made reading and traditional academic pursuits difficult for her. As a teenager, Cher developed a passion for music and singing, attending concerts and dreaming of becoming a performer. She faced challenges in her personal life, including a difficult relationship with Nino, a young musician, and an uncomfortable encounter with the music producer Phil Spector. Determined to pursue her passion, Cher enrolled in acting classes with Jeff Corey, a respected acting coach who had been blacklisted in Hollywood. Meeting Sonny Bono and rise to fame. In November 1962, Cher met Sonny Bono, a charismatic and ambitious young man working in the music industry. They connected instantly, drawn to each other's shared passion for music and their unique sense of style. Sonny introduced Cher to literature, encouraging her to read and expanding her world. They started working together, with Sonny mentoring Cher and helping her develop her talent. As their personal and professional relationship blossomed, they faced challenges and obstacles, including disapproval from Cher's mother and financial struggles. Cher and Sonny's collaboration led to the creation of their iconic duo, Sonny and Cher. They worked tirelessly, recording music, performing live, and navigating the challenges of the music industry. Cher recounts the challenges they faced breaking into the music industry, their early successes and setbacks, and the pivotal role Phil Spector played in their careers. Their breakthrough came with the release of I Got You Babe in 1964, a song that catapulted them to international stardom. The song's success led to a whirlwind of performances, television appearances, and international travel. Amidst their newfound fame, they navigated the pressures of public life, media scrutiny, and the demands of their careers. Marriage, motherhood, and career challenges. Cher and Sonny's relationship evolved, and they married in 1964. Despite their professional success, their personal lives were marked by challenges, including a miscarriage that left Cher emotionally devastated. In 1969, Cher gave birth to their daughter, Chastity Son Bono. Motherhood brought Cher immense joy, but also presented new challenges as she balanced the demands of her career with the responsibilities of raising a child. Sonny's controlling nature emerged, limiting Cher's personal and creative freedom. She struggled with his possessiveness, feeling increasingly trapped in their relationship and seeking solace in her work. Their career faced setbacks as their music fell out of favor, leading them to reinvent themselves as a comedic duo and embrace a new, more mature sound. Solo career and eventual split from Sonny. Cher launched a successful solo career while continuing to perform with Sonny. They starred in The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, a variety show that became a television phenomenon and brought them renewed fame and acclaim. Despite their professional success, their personal relationship continued to deteriorate. Cher filed for divorce in 1974, citing Sonny's controlling behavior and financial improprieties. The divorce proceedings were highly publicized and contentious, with Sonny fighting for custody of their daughter and seeking financial compensation from Cher. As Cher navigated her divorce, she began a relationship with David Geffen, a music executive who provided emotional support and guidance during this turbulent time. She continued to pursue her solo career, releasing successful albums and venturing into acting. The memoir ends with Cher reflecting on the complexities of her relationship with Sonny, acknowledging his profound influence on her life and her enduring affection for him despite their difficult separation. She expresses her gratitude for the experiences, both positive and challenging, that shaped her into the resilient and independent woman she became.
Part 2. FAQs. What kind of childhood did Cher have? Cher had an unconventional and unstable childhood. Her parents divorced and remarried multiple times, leading to frequent moves and financial struggles. Despite the instability, her childhood was filled with music, movies, and a strong bond with her mother, Georgia. She experienced both loving and difficult family relationships, including a close bond with her uncle Mickey and struggles with her father's temper. Her childhood experiences shaped her dramatic personality and desire for a life outside of the normal. What role did music play in Cher's early life? Music was a central theme throughout Cher's childhood. She sang with her mother from a young age, learned country music from her grandfather, and was exposed to a variety of genres through her uncle and aunt, who were dance instructors. She describes music as a refuge and recounts early memories of singing into a hairbrush and performing with family members. This early immersion in music laid the foundation for her future career. How did Cher's parents influence her life? Cher's parents had a complex influence on her. Her mother, Georgia, instilled a love for music and movies and supported Cher's unconventional aspirations. Georgia's own pursuit of a singing career and multiple relationships provided a model for Cher's own life choices. Cher's father, Johnny, was described as caring and funny when sober, but his temper and the family's financial struggles created a volatile home environment. Cher's desire to avoid a normal life stemmed from the difficulties she witnessed in her parents' relationship. How did Cher's relationship with Sonny Bono begin and evolve? Cher and Sonny met in a coffee shop where Sonny was initially interested in Cher's friend. Cher was intrigued by Sonny's coolness and charisma. They bonded over their shared interest in music, and Sonny became a mentor and protector. Initially, their relationship was platonic, with Cher even helping Sonny with his romantic pursuits of other women. Over time, their friendship deepened, and they eventually became romantically involved, leading to a personal and professional partnership. What were some of the challenges Cher faced in her early career? Cher's early career was marked by stage fright, financial struggles, and Sonny's controlling behavior. She recounts experiences of hyperventilating before performances and relying on Sonny's encouragement to overcome her fear. Their early musical ventures were not immediately successful, and she describes borrowing Sonny's clothes due to a lack of her own wardrobe. Sonny's possessiveness and restrictions on her clothing and social interactions also presented challenges. How did Sonny contribute to Cher's success? Despite his controlling tendencies, Sonny played a crucial role in Cher's career. He recognized her singing talent, wrote songs for her, and helped her navigate the music industry. He encouraged her to overcome her stage fright and pushed her to develop as a solo artist. He also helped shape her iconic style, initially through shopping trips and later by supporting her fashion design aspirations. While their relationship was complex, Sonny was instrumental in launching Cher's career. What are some key turning points in Cher's personal life as recounted in this excerpt? Key turning points in Cher's personal life include losing her virginity, her relationship with Bill, and the birth of her daughter, Chastity. These events represent moments of vulnerability, rebellion against Sonny's control, and the development of her own identity. The excerpt also highlights Cher's resilience and ability to navigate challenging situations with humor and determination. What insights does the excerpt offer into Cher's personality? The excerpt reveals Cher's complex and multifaceted personality. She is portrayed as independent, rebellious, insecure, humorous, and resilient. Her early struggles, her drive for success, and her capacity for both vulnerability and strength are all evident in her reflections on her life. The excerpt paints a picture of a woman who defied expectations and forged her own path, shaped by both the challenges and the joys she experienced along the way.
Part 3, Cher's Life, a story of resilience, talent, and transformation. This memoir provides a comprehensive overview of Cher's life, highlighting her resilience, talent, and ability to constantly reinvent herself. Cher's childhood, music, instability, and early signs of talent. From a young age, music was an integral part of Cher's life. She fondly recalls hearing Ray Charles sing "Georgia on My Mind," a song that deeply resonated with her due to her mother's name, Georgia. This early connection to music foreshadowed her future success. However, Cher's childhood was marked by instability and challenges. She was primarily raised by her mother, Georgia, formerly Jackie Jean, who had her own struggles in the entertainment industry. Cher experienced several traumatic events, including being placed in a Catholic home as a baby due to financial difficulties and a near kidnapping at 9 years old while fleeing her father's rage. These experiences fostered her fierce independence and resilience. Despite these hardships, Cher's talent for performing was evident. She memorized Shakespeare at 4 years old, and her mother, despite her own struggles, nurtured Cher's love for performing by exposing her to theater and music. Meeting Sonny, rise to fame, and a tumultuous relationship. Cher's life changed dramatically when she met Sonny Bono on a double date. Although Sonny was initially interested in Cher's friend, their connection quickly blossomed. Their relationship was complex from the outset. Cher was underage, leading to a fabricated story about her age. Sonny, while providing guidance and charm, also exhibited early signs of controlling tendencies and infidelity. Their professional partnership flourished, working with industry legends like Phil Spector and Darlene Love. Their comedic timing and raw talent were evident, and Cher was immersed in a creative and challenging environment. However, Sonny's controlling behavior extended to Cher's career aspirations, discouraging her acting dreams and pushing his own musical agenda. With the release of I Got You Babe, they achieved meteoric fame, experiencing overwhelming fan attention, particularly during their first trip to New York. Despite their success, they faced challenges, including the awkward moment when Ed Sullivan mispronounced Cher's name on his show. Cracks began to appear in their relationship as Sonny's ambition overshadowed their partnership, prioritizing his own songs over their hits. Sonny's controlling behavior intensified, extending to her social life and friendships. Cher candidly reveals Sonny's infidelity and attempts to blame her for it. The birth of their daughter, Chastity, brought joy, but also exacerbated existing tensions in their relationship. Sonny's poor financial decisions led them to near bankruptcy despite their success. They adapted their stage act, embracing self-deprecating humor and a more authentic dynamic that resonated with audiences. However, the disconnect between them grew. Cher's affair with a band member led to a tense escape to San Francisco, symbolizing her suppressed frustration and a culmination of years of unhappiness. Divorce, liberation, and continued success. The divorce was messy, with Sonny leveraging their contracts to maintain control. Despite the personal turmoil, their professional partnership surprisingly continued, showcasing their professionalism and understanding of their unique chemistry. Cher experienced newfound liberation, finding joy in everyday activities like grocery shopping. She embraced her own style in fashion and music, earning her first solo Grammy nomination, marking the start of a new chapter in her career. Motherhood, personal relationships, and navigating the entertainment industry. Cher juggled her solo career, TV specials, and motherhood while navigating personal ups and downs. She exhibited creative freedom and a willingness to experiment. Her relationship with Gregg Allman was intense and challenging, marked by his heroin addiction and its toll on their relationship. Their whirlwind romance included a Vegas elopement, quick annulment, reconciliation, and the birth of their son, Elijah Blue. Cher demonstrated love, forgiveness, and the ability to recognize her own limits, ultimately stepping away from the relationship. Cher faced challenges breaking into serious acting roles due to industry bias and typecasting. She continued to evolve musically, releasing a more introspective album with a cover shot by Richard Avedon that reflected her evolving artistry. Her single, Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves, became her first top 10 hit as a solo artist and earned her a Grammy nomination. However, she admits to being caught up in the whirlwind of work, unable to fully appreciate her achievement at the time. This highlights the potential downsides of constant work and pressure, even amidst success. Iconic style, groundbreaking TV show, and the importance of genuine connection. Cher's iconic Bob Mackie costumes pushed boundaries and challenged conventions, particularly for the 1970s, redefining what it meant to be a female performer and solidifying her status as a fashion icon. Her TV show was equally groundbreaking, tackling social issues, poking fun at themselves, and pushing the envelope. It blended comedy, music, and social commentary, resonating with audiences seeking fresh and authentic content. Chastity's appearances on the show added a layer of humanity and authenticity to their on-screen personas, reminding viewers that they were also parents navigating family life. Despite their success, Sonny's controlling behavior continued, extending to Cher's social life. Cher's yearning for normalcy, even expressing a desire to attend a Tupperware party, highlights her longing for connection outside the confines of celebrity. Her friendship with Paulette, Pet, an Armenian friend and confidant, provided a vital source of support and a safe space to be herself away from public pressures. Despite supportive friendships, the cracks in Cher's marriage widened. She felt trapped in a loveless marriage despite achieving stardom. A spark of connection with Bill, a guitarist in her band, offered a glimmer of hope and reminded her of her desire for genuine connection and passion. Sonny's vindictive reaction to their connection, sleeping with Bill's girlfriend out of revenge, pushed Cher to her breaking point. Escape, resilience, and the price of freedom. Cher's escape to San Francisco with Bill symbolized running towards freedom, authenticity, and love on her own terms. The subsequent legal and financial battle revealed a darker side to their partnership, with Sonny using their contracts to maintain control. Cher's refusal to back down, despite potential financial ruin, showcased her determination to break free from his control. Despite the personal turmoil, their professional partnership remarkably continued, highlighting their commitment to their craft and understanding of their unique chemistry. Cher embraced everyday joys previously denied to her, finding happiness in simplicity. Her style underwent a significant transformation, further cementing her status as a style icon. Her Vogue cover, shot by Richard Avedon, featuring unforgettable tarantula eyelashes, embodied her fearlessness and willingness to experiment. Navigating personal challenges, continued artistic exploration, and finding balance. Cher's personal life remained turbulent. She openly discusses the highs and lows of her relationship with Gregg Allman, his struggles with addiction, and its emotional toll. Their relationship was filled with dramatic twists and turns, showcasing her capacity for love and forgiveness. The tragic overdose of Robbie McIntosh, a young musician who partied with Cher and Greg, serves as a reminder of the devastating impact of addiction and the fragility of life. Throughout these difficulties, Cher's career continued to evolve. She experimented with different genres and refused to be pigeonholed, showcasing her artistic curiosity and refusal to be defined by past successes. She released a disco album, embracing the energy and spirit of the genre, and collaborated with Dolly Parton, showcasing her versatility and willingness to work with artists from various backgrounds. Her West Side Story performance on her TV special, where she played multiple roles, fulfilled a childhood dream and demonstrated her willingness to push herself creatively. The book concludes with Cher finding a new balance in her life, juggling motherhood, career, and personal growth with grace and determination. Her story is a testament to resilience, the power of the human spirit, and the ability to embrace change and forge one's own path to fulfillment. Reflections on Cher's life. The book emphasizes that Cher's life teaches valuable lessons about resilience, talent, the price of fame, and the importance of constant evolution, embracing both the highs and lows, learning from mistakes, and pursuing dreams. Her unconventional life and ability to reinvent herself repeatedly illustrate the human spirit's strength in overcoming adversity, embracing change, and finding fulfillment. The memoir encourages readers to embrace their own individuality, fight for their beliefs, and break free from any molds that try to define them, drawing inspiration from Cher's extraordinary life and journey.
Part 4. Book Highlights. Cher's challenging upbringing. She faced instability, including being placed in a Catholic home as a baby, and later a near kidnapping, fostering resilience and independence. Early exposure to music, like Ray Charles and Elvis, ignited her passion for performing. Complex relationship with Sonny Bono. While instrumental in launching her career, Sonny's controlling behavior, infidelity, and poor financial decisions created significant tension. Their professional partnership, however, thrived despite personal turmoil. Solo career and personal growth. After separating from Sonny, Cher experienced a creative resurgence, experimented with different styles, and achieved solo success. Her relationship with Greg Allman and motherhood added further complexity to her life. Overcoming adversity and reinventing herself, Cher consistently defied expectations, breaking free from controlling relationships, challenging societal norms with her fashion choices, and pursuing her acting aspirations despite industry biases. Themes of resilience and liberation. Cher's story highlights her ability to overcome numerous challenges, reinvent herself, and find liberation through her career and personal choices. It emphasizes the importance of authenticity, self-discovery, and pursuing one's dreams. And there you have it, Cher, the Memoir, Part 1 by Cher. Have you read it? If so, drop a comment below and let us know what you thought. And if you haven't, does this one sound like a must-read for you? If you enjoyed today's deep dive, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more book deep dives, and share this video with your fellow book lovers. And until next time on Deep Dive with Smart Bookworms, keep reading, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next one.